welcome to What's Up Around Town. I am Dustin Dumas, and I am here today with Audrey Winkler, the Executive Director of Jespy House, and Shaleice Jenkins, Day Habilitation Manager of Jespy House. And we will be talking to them today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. We're thrilled to be here.
So this is your 45th anniversary, and I wanted to get an idea of what exactly is Jespy House. Actually, I know what it is, but I think for the viewers, they would like to know what it is. So if you could just give us an overview of what Jespy House is.
Sure. So Jespy House is a nonprofit organization. We're located in South Orange.
Okay.
We serve clients from all over the country come to Jespy House. And we help advance independence for people, for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Okay. And so could you give us a little bit more of an explanation as to like the reason Jespy House started 45 years ago?
Sure. So in 1978, it actually started with 4 founding families who were looking for activities, programs, and residential opportunities for their young children and their teens. And that's how it started. And now we have well over 260 clients.
Wow.
And we provide a whole array of programs. We have residential programs, residential opportunities that we monitor and support our clients. We have clients in the community that live independently with our support. We have clinical services. We have daily living skills training, recreation, sports and fitness, and a wonderful day program. So I wanted Shaleice to now talk a little bit about our day program.
I would love to learn more about that.
The day program was started maybe about 14 years ago.
Okay.
And in its original set, it was just a place for the residential individuals to have a place to go. But since then, we have did leaps and bounds to really get together a program that promotes independence, not just for the residential clients, but for clients in the South Orange, East Orange, West, all the Oranges, Livingston, Bergen counties, so that their families could come and get to enjoy a program with quality groups, people that care and really are interested in meeting individuals where they are to further their independence for that individual. You know, it's not like a cookie cutter program where, okay, Dustin, you get this group, Audrey, you will get this group. We actually know our clients, know that there are certain things that we have through our studies and through our services noticed that these pillars of independence are very important for individuals. So during the day program hours, they'll work on daily independence, life skills, community integration, interpersonal skills, leisure. Leisure is very important as well. You wouldn't think that leisure was as important, but for our individuals who have been told most of their lives what to do, when to do it, how to do it, when they become, adults, if you will, and they are no longer in a situation where someone is giving them the routine, they have to really do it for themselves. Some don't know what to do. So leisure is something that our clients love, and we call the day program like the first stop on the Jespy train.
Okay. And what exactly is that?
So the first stop means that this is the first program that can possibly introduce you into all the other programs.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to start in the day program, but a lot of our day program clients are introduced to residential, work readiness, recreation that may not, other than coming to the day program as an out client, have ever known that they existed.
Oh, interesting.
Right. Yeah.
So could you explain a little bit between, you said that you have clients who are in the greater community and you have residential clients. Can you explain the difference between the two?
So there's no real difference, honestly, when it comes to the day program. We all have the 6 pillars. The only difference is that some live with us and some don't.
Okay, got it.
So when those individuals come, it gives them the opportunity to get to see, for our out clients, what they could have as an adult with Jespy House.
Oh, okay, okay. So are they at different, like, are the people who are outside, who are not residential? Are they at like different levels, or could they be at the same
Yes,
levels
yes.
as the? Okay.
So-
And they have different interests.
Right, they have different
Oh, okay.
interests.
Different
They're-
interests. So we have a very active vocational program.
Okay. Could you
So-
could you tell us a little bit about the vocation? I'd love to know
so
about that.
we call it work readiness and employment engagement. So
Okay.
we do everything from pre-vocational training. Our clients do volunteer work because they
Oh,
want to
okay.
get back to the community. We do a lot of that community work. There are part-time employees, we have full-time employees. So our clients are working the full spectrum of our vocational department. They're working in every industry, retail, manufacturing. We have clients in insurance companies and law firms, and they're doing PR, and they're doing all types of really interesting, wonderful work. That's part of what we do in terms of advancing independence. Certainly helps with self-confidence.
Right.
You know, we do a lot of self-advocacy work. We encourage our clients to really speak up, you know, and express their needs. We're very proud of one thing that happened during our 45th anniversary year is that one of our clients was formally appointed to a municipal committee
Really?
in South Orange. And
Oh, that's
we really
wonderful.
feel strongly that everyone needs a seat at the table.
Right.
And so now we have a voice at the table for our clients.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah,
that
so
must have
thank
been like that's
That was-
wonderful.
That
That's
was, yeah.
probably unexpected, or was this something?
Well, we
that-
worked on it through a grant that we got from the state, an
Oh,
Inclusive
okay.
Healthy Communities grant. And we got our clients very active in the community, and that's how we eventually got them on this committee.
So you mentioned the community a lot, both with the vocational part of it. So how do you reach out to different companies and to different stores and to different organizations, or do they reach out to you? Do they say like, "Wow, I didn't know that this particular organization had these types of clients and I could use them"? How does it work? Is it both ways, or is it mostly you reaching out?
I would say it's both ways. The re-supervisor, I don't know if we can name drop here, but
Yeah, of course. Name drop.
Lisa Fiore, she's excellent, the re-supervisor.
Okay.
And it's really building relationships.
Okay.
And from her relationship building, it's like, well, we have Jespy clients here, and then someone else might say, oh, well, how did you get those? And then they reach back out. So it's really
okay.
building relationships in the community, word of mouth, other parents. Like, we have, I believe we recently had someone, I'm not sure if it was the day program, it might have been, but because they knew that we had this program here, they said, hey, my friend has, this business and they're looking for individuals. I think that your program would be great to help them, get the work experience that's necessary. And it's like, through the day program that they can get referred to Lisa's program and then continue their independence.
Okay.
So that's like the first stop.
Okay, so the first stop that you were mentioning
the first
before.
stop.
Okay.
Yes,
So
right.
one thing that we didn't talk about is how do you get the clients? You mentioned parents. And
It's
so
a
how
great question.
Yeah. Yes, like do they
So-
seek you out, or do you like know of like communities where your services would be great for these
Right.
individuals?
Well, there's a lot of need in the state.
Okay.
For young adults and older adults.
and what
with-
is young adult? Like can you give us like
18 and above.
18 and
so
above,
we work
okay.
with adults from 18. Our oldest client's turning 74 next
Okay,
month.
wow.
So that's really a wonderful thing. I have to say that we've been doing great outreach. We have a lot of visibility in the community and the greater region in the state. But a lot of our clients come from referrals from other families.
Really?
So they have a great experience in Shaleice's day program.
Okay.
And then they tell other families. And so the referrals are really very important for us because we feel very fortunate that we have a quality program
Right.
and people reach out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think also like to speak to Audrey's point about outreach, really going to the places where we know that there's a gap in the services.
Oh, okay.
So, making sure that we continue to diversify the program, reaching out to individuals who may not, I'm going to be honest, I did not know Jespy existed 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
by word of mouth at a doctor's appointment. Someone told me about it, and I'm like,
Really?
all right, let me look into it, and then here I am.
Right.
So, being in touch with, transition coordinators, support coordinators, and really getting our name out there calling, emailing, going to different events. It really helps us be able to bring this great service to the greater community.
And I imagine having been in the community for 45 years, that also helps because you have built up trust among these
Absolutely.
parents and among these
Right.
organizations where your clients go.
Yeah, and I have to say the community's been wonderful,
Really?
very accepting, very welcoming. Our clients, the reason that they are flourishing in South Orange is it's a walking community.
Yes.
It's
yes.
walkable, and you can get to everything you need in the community. And so the community's been very, very open.
Okay, so if you had to speak on behalf of your clients, what would you say they enjoy about being part of Jespy House? I'm sure they probably have told you. You don't
Right,
probably have to
yeah,
think about it, but
Yeah. I mean, Shaleice touched on it in terms of leisure activities. Our clients love the socialization.
can you all explain what that is
So-
to the leisure activity?
So we have a lot of recreation
Got it.
opportunities,
Okay.
a lot of sports, a lot of fitness, everything from art programs, music programs, art
Bocce,
programs,
baseball,
bocce,
Special
baseball.
Olympics.
Yeah, we do an awful lot.
Seaside hike trips.
Right.
Wow.
We do a lot of trips, and so the socialization is really important. Our clients meet each other. They form friendships. We have 14 married couples at Jespy.
That's
They
wonderful.
met and married, which is so wonderful, and we continue to support them in
Right.
their independence.
And
in
so
the
that's what they're
community.
telling you. Like they're telling you, like, I love going to Seaside Heights and like all of these. They tell you,
Right.
they give you that feedback. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and they love having this group of friends, you know,
Yes.
to
That's really what
socialize
it is, the
with.
socialization piece,
Yeah.
because I think so many of them are not able to make connections.
Okay.
But here, with the South Orange environment, it's very welcoming.
Right.
All of these natural supports where you learn and everybody is inviting. It's a safe, sort of a bubble, if you will,
Right.
for them to be able to express themselves and be with individuals that they can make those connections with.
Okay. That's wonderful. That is really wonderful. One of the other things I wanted to ask you about is I know that you have different residential options at Jespy House. Can you explain what those are?
Sure, we have 6 residential buildings.
Okay. And
so-
where are they located?
They're all in South Orange.
Okay.
Within sort of walking distance. We call it the Jespy campus because
Oh.
our clients love that because they can walk to their programs. We have clinical and behavioral services,
Wow.
daily living skills counselors, so they can walk to all the needed programs
Okay.
that they have. And we have shared houses where once our clients come into one of our residential buildings initially, our young adults, then after several years, when they've learned daily living skills and are truly want to be independent, they have opportunities to live in shared houses with roommates.
Wow.
It's a wonderful, collaborative arrangement. Or they rent apartments in the community, and we help them and support them in their independent apartments in the community. So we have over 150 clients
Oh, wow.
in the
That's a
Soma
lot.
area.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
which is wonderful.
And so they reach outside. They're outside of South Orange. They may be in Maplewood as well.
They're mostly in South Orange
Okay.
at this point. Yeah,
Okay.
mostly in South.
Okay. So I know we
Yeah.
only have about 30 seconds left, and I don't want to ask you a question where it's going to be longer.
Right.
But before we go to break, just one more thing on the residential housing. Because there are 150 people, I assume that there's a greater need than that. So there's probably a waiting list.
There is. There's
Okay.
a waiting list,
Okay.
and
There
because
is a
there's a
need.
lot of people in need, and
Okay.
we run a quality program, and so we're very proud of it, and many people come to us.
Okay, so we'll leave it at
Yeah,
that for
sure.
this segment. But this is Dustin Dumas, and this is What's Up Around Town, and we are talking with people from Jespy House, and we will be right back.
It's an onion.
and welcome back to What's Up Around Town. We are talking with people from the Jespy House. And so, again, thank you for being here. But when we left off, or we were talking during our brief intermission about the Summer Games, the Special Olympics. So I'd like to start with that, if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Great. So I just came back from Summer Games.
Okay.
And statewide Special Olympics has
Okay.
been wonderful for our clients. We participate in over 11 sports.
Wow.
I won't list them all, but it's soccer and bocce and track and field and tennis
Baseball.
and baseball.
Wow,
all
a
kinds
lot,
of-
a lot.
A lot. And over 100 clients are participating in our fitness and sports and athletics.
That's great.
So we had over 50 clients go down to Trenton for summer games, and it's wonderful. It's competitive, but yet friendly, and everyone is included. And even our aging in place clients. And so we
Okay.
started a wonderful aging in place program at Jespy many years ago, and we
Okay.
were able to set up a house for our older adults.
Oh, okay.
Because people with intellectual and developmental disabilities present with age-related challenges decades earlier than the neurotypical
Oh, okay.
population. And so what we see in 40, 50-year-olds in our clients may see in 60 or 70-year-olds. And so we knew
Okay.
we had to take care of our own and set up an aging in place program. And they were very active in Summer Games also.
Wow.
Yeah. And so Shaleice set up a separate program for aging
Yes,
in
I
place.
did.
during-
Really? Okay. Tell us about that.
What we recognize is that our aging in place individuals, our mature adults,
Uh-huh.
do not have the same interests as our young adults.
Okay.
So within day program or our day habilitation umbrella at Jespy House, we have, identified a group of aged in place individuals who are 45 and older, who are, a little bit more settled in their lives and may not want to watch a movie about Star Wars or Transformers. They may want to watch. I'm sorry, because the last thing we watched was that I can't get out of my head with them was I Love Jeannie. Or I Dream of Jeannie. It was like
yes,
a
yes,
very, very
yes,
older
yes.
show, but they were
Yes.
so much in their world and they were all identifying with it. And, we use whatever we can to make the program engaging for the individual. So Aged in Place is a separate program that we have, and they do their own thing. They know when they're going out to do their shopping. They know when
Wow.
they're going out in the community to have their senior citizen specials at IHOP, and they're loving it. Then we have our transitions program of individuals. Usually they're just recent graduates. So we're bridging the gap between their formal education that they have received from 3 to 21
Okay.
to now 21 and over. We want to make sure that those individuals may need some more honing and developmental of their social skills,
Right.
So those groups would not want to match together, and then we also have our day program clients who require more supports, maybe, and are a little less independent. They need a smaller group, they need a different type of environment. So we make sure that any environment that we have them in, we're able to give them the support that they need.
Okay.
So that's transitions for our young adults, aged in place for our mature individuals, and day program for those individuals who are still needing some more support, maybe whether it's academic or community safety at a different level, because their programming would look different.
Right.
And those individuals, can also, make the transition from our day program to our work readiness program, where we do pre-vocational groups.
Okay.
So everything pretty much in day program is aligned because, New Jersey is a work first state, and we want to make sure our individuals have any opportunity to work if that's their desire.
Okay.
So in day program, we work on the soft skills, maybe like how to start a conversation, how to introduce yourself. And then once they're ready, referrals are made to our work readiness department. those job coaches do a phenomenal job with working on specific vocational skills that will get them ready for paid employment. So whether that's going to a volunteer site or having a job coach with you on a site. Recently we had two individuals thus far that started in day program and our transitions program, and then referred to work readiness, and now they have jobs. So
Wow.
although we want to keep them there forever, and we will be here for those who need it, but for some of those individuals who have the desire to work, this is how we work, in collaboration to ensure that they get what they need. So they are used to come 5 days a week. Now they only come 2 days a week.
Oh,
Some
okay.
were working in the school. They were not coming at all. Now the summer's back in. Their spot is still there, and they can come and enjoy the summer.
And they would just be there for the day.
Yes.
You know what I love about like what you both are saying is that it's very individualized.
Yes.
It's not a
Yes.
cookie cutter
is.
like, okay, you're 18, so this is what we think you might like, or you're a mature individual and this is what I like that you take the time to actually look and define what each individual needs. So
Right.
that's wonderful. I'm sure the clients love that as well.
Yes, because they let us know. I don't think I belong in this group. I think you got it wrong. So tell me about it, and then we make the adjustments. Or what it also does is it gives them something to aspire to as well. Some
Okay.
individuals may be afraid of growing up. They don't even realize that I may not be in this place forever. Or
Right.
I don't want to until they start to see their peers move on. And it's like,
wow.
hey, I want to work. I can get a job. I've
Right.
been here all this time. He's been here before, after me, and I'm still here. So they kind of motivate each other. That's what we're seeing now with the separation of the groups, and wanting to make sure that their peers are coming along with them as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so wonderful. So it's aspirational for
It
those.
really is.
Yeah.
And not just in the work readiness sense either,
Uh-huh.
even with the sports and fitness.
Yes.
Some individuals who would never step foot in the gym are now going to the gym.
Really?
We even had a walking club start early in the morning where our coaches come to the day program, take a group of individuals who just want to walk, who wouldn't even move from the table at one point in time, but because they see their peers, and it's actually fun, and we ask them, what do you want to do? This
Okay.
is your program.
Right, it's
We can
person-centered.
tell you
Right.
what we think it is, but the way that we deliver the service is, like Audrey said, person-centered.
It's person-centered. So it also works in our recreation program. We have
Okay.
a lot of enrichment and engagement activities, and our manager, Nicole, is always meeting with the clients to say, what are you interested in? So one of the things I also wanted to talk to you about is volunteering.
Yes.
We would love volunteers to
Okay.
come and work with our clients. They absolutely love it in every area. So our clients would be interested in a current events program. Maybe one night a week they would come in and just discuss current events.
Really? Okay.
Or a dance program or an art program. And they really create the program that they want. So we have yoga and meditation, like, no, I've had enough of that, just combine it, we don't need separate ones.
Oh, I
So
see.
there's different programs that they have interests in.
So how would
you
people
know?
get in touch with you if someone's listening and they would like to volunteer their time? How would they get in touch
We have
with
a
Jespy?
volunteer section on our brand new website.
Okay.
So jespy.org
Okay.
would be
And
a
that's
great
how people
place.
would. Okay, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
So you mentioned the summer games. I'm very interested in finding out like how do some of the clients who've never participated in like any sports before, how do you get them ready? From the point of I've never participated in a sport to learning the sport to actually participating.
Yeah, so we have a great coordinator, and he really has a lot of energy, and the
Patience.
head coach has a lot of
Practice.
practice. We do a lot of on-site practice.
Really? Okay.
We're the largest Special Olympics team in Essex County.
Oh, okay.
And there's a reason, because people are energetic, and they love doing it, and they love working together as a team.
Wow. So you mentioned a few of the sports. Like, is this something that the person who is running that program would do like several days a week, or is it once a week? Or because you mentioned 11 sports, so
Right,
is
yeah.
that person doing all 11?
So, well, yeah, we have a team of people that work
Oh,
on
okay.
all 11
Seasons.
sports.
Wow.
Seasons.
Seasons.
We have
Oh,
seasons.
okay.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
we have bocce
Yeah.
season, bowling season,
Got it.
basketball season.
Yeah.
I only know that that's in February because that's my favorite sport. So we have basketball season, which lead up to the summer games. So
Got it.
it's not like these things are going on 7 days a week, all 11
Okay.
things. They're
Yeah.
different seasons that they practice.
So if someone wants to do bocce ball, then they're just doing it during that season, and then
Right.
the rest of the time they may
Right.
they may be doing something else.
Right.
They may be doing another sport
Right.
or whatever. And that's another volunteer opportunity
Oh,
because
okay.
we would love to have volunteer coaches
Okay.
for our sports.
That's
That would be
wonderful.
great.
That's what. So we talked a little bit about the clients. How about those parents who I'm assuming are still very much involved if they're not if your clients are not residential? What's their take on Jespy House?
Our parents love Jespy House. I mean, the way that, I see them at pickup time. I'm getting a little emotional. I'm sorry, because I just got like chills to see the parents come and just be so grateful and appreciative that they can have a place for their family members. Because it's not just parents. It could be a sister. It could be an uncle. It could be an aunt that is the caregiver for our individuals. And the way they are so grateful and appreciative that there is a place that sees not just them, meaning the individual, the client, but it sees the family as a whole. Our clinical department recently started a family support group in response to, the families need support as well.
Yep.
They need somewhere to be able to vent, get resources, learn the new systems that they're coming in, because for some people coming into this adult world is brand new and they have no idea how to navigate it. So the parents, the families are great. We had the carnival for them, a family appreciation
Yes.
carnival,
Yeah.
and they were just so grateful.
Yes.
We had caricatures being drawn. We had ice cream, funnel cake. It was just such a great time. So we really appreciate our families, but I feel it every single day through the calls, through the pickups.
Wow.
A mom saying, thank you. My son never wanted to do anything recreational. You drew those blue circles on the paper, and now he's going to recreational programming. And they get a break. So they're very appreciative, and they're awesome.
That is wonderful. It's just great to hear that it's a complete program that involves the entire family, not just your clients.
Right.
It's really our community within a community.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is so special.
So we have about a minute left.
Wow.
Is there anything that you want to tell us about that we haven't covered?
Yeah. So we have a lot of programs. Many have waiting lists,
Okay.
but many we can certainly accommodate.
Okay.
So particularly in Shaleice's program, we're making space for
Yes.
more day program clients. There's a lot of young adults now that are graduating. June is graduation.
Right.
And that want to get advance independence for themselves. And so that's really a wonderful part of the program, is that every June we meet some more young people
Yes.
and,
Okay.
and transition.
And so
that's
people would
really
reach
great.
out on
People
your
can
brand
reach
new
out
website,
On our brand new website, yes.
which is, could you remind us what it is again?
Jespy.org.
Jespy.org.
Thank you, Sonia. She designed it and implemented it. Yes.
You have like a
Yes.
really strong
Right.
executive team.
Yes.
So
Yes.
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 But I want to thank you so much for taking us through and telling us more about Jespy House for those of us who
Can I just
are
say one
not.
more thing?
Oh, of course, of
Something that's
course.
coming to my mind. The
Yes.
staff at Jespy.
Yes.
We talked
The
about the
team is
managers
great. The
and
team is
the staff, the team. They really care about our clients and their well-being.
And you
So-
can
Yes.
tell by the
Yes.
programs that you have, the people who volunteer. So I want to thank you so much for coming on and telling us more about Jespy House. And hopefully people will go to your brand new website and volunteer and find out even more. So thank you so much, and congratulations
Terrific.
on
Thank
45
you.
years.
45
Thank you.
years. Thank
45
you.
years.
Thanks so much.
You're quite welcome. I'm Dustin Dumas, and you have been watching What's Up Around Town, and we will see you next time. Bye.